So Sunflower Hill's mission is to create residential community living for individuals with developmental delays and to focus on enhancing their lives through vocational programs, through other entities that we have on site. We are focused on housing because we believe that housing is the core support that gives you that fulfillment. And when you look around the options for housing, there aren't a lot of great options. Group homes are going away. We all know the cost of just renting an apartment in the Bay Area is astronomical for any normal person, let alone somebody who has special needs and exists on $900 a month in terms of their Social Security payment. We created a vision where we said we want the best of all the things that senior living can afford in a place that's safe for our kids. What we're talking about are those kids in the middle, the kids that can't navigate life on their own, but can contribute, can give back, can create meaningful lives as long as we build parameters to help them.
To have two properties in action, to have a thriving garden that gives back produce to the community and supports our local food banks, and to have our stable cafe where the volunteers have been working at the cafe together for a year and are growing and gaining confidence and gaining skills so that they can go out into the world and, if not, continue to work with us, work with other organizations and around the Tri-Valley. You know, it'll be really interesting to see what programs our residents want to bring forward in our properties, and I think that that's part of what's really exciting for us, is the possibilities are limitless.
It started out as an idea, but when the seed was planted, there was no stopping what Sunflower Hill was going to grow into. Sunflower Hill's main focus is on housing. However, in 2015, Sunflower Hill decided to help address the lack of programs for special needs adults. After attending Alice Waters' Edible Schoolyard program, Lynn Monica and another board member started the Sunflower Hill Gardens at Hageman Ranch in Livermore.
We provide educational, vocational programs for adults. We have over 14 groups coming from the Tri-Valley area, from the schools, their adult transition programs, and then from adult day programs. And then we have family work days where families can come out with their children with special needs and their siblings. And we educate them on farming and gardening, and it's also teaching them life skills.
It has become a labor of love and grown to a thriving garden and program for special needs.
Not only are the individuals learning and growing, they are also giving back to the community through what they're doing there, which is really cool. We've harvested about 30,000 pounds of food. We donate a majority of it to the local communities. We've donated over 70% of that 30,000 pounds to organizations like Open Heart Kitchen, Tri-Valley Haven, Shepherd's Gate, Carmen Apartments, various low-income food banks in the area. We also have interns there that are special needs, high-functioning special needs individuals or higher functioning, and it's a job for them. One of them gets paid right now as an intern, and they're learning basic job skills that can be used anywhere.
The garden provides meaningful vocational opportunities for special needs individuals like Teresa Fernandez.
I'm not judged there. I can just be who I am, and a lot of love, and there's like a second family there.
Dave Mueller later saw a win-win opportunity for another program at a local cafe, providing opportunities for special needs individuals to gain work experience while helping to bring in additional customers.
For us, it's a great opportunity for him to develop himself, gain confidence in interacting with people, and just seeing how the real world works.
And so what will this mean to Blake's future?
This is going to mean to me that pretty soon a real job will become easy.
I think that's something that is good for every person to know, that we're all seeking the same thing. We're all want to be loved. We all want to feel needed and purposeful. So that, I think, is a really special component with our programs, is because we're having the whole community come together to work side by side.
Welcome to the site of Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch in Pleasanton, where because of the community's generous and continuous support, this location will soon become a sustainable residential community for adults with special needs.
So we have two communities that are currently in development. Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch is with our partner Saha Housing, and they are an affordable housing developer. And we right now are hoping to break ground in early 2019. Construction is about a year-long process, which means we could have move-in as early as 2020. We're fortunate with Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch in that we are in the middle of a larger development, a 14-acre subdivision by Meritage Homes. We know that families will buy many of those homes, and they will walk to the Sunflower Hill campus and utilize some of the services that we have at the Sunflower Hill campus. So it really will be a way of life.
The Irby Ranch community will offer 31 one-bedroom and two-bedroom units, as well as many amenities typically found in senior living for adults with developmental delays. Families like Janine's have hopes for their special children to live there someday.
Be safe and be able to live independently but have some support, friends, and be welcome.
It's going to be fun.
Andrew is 19 years old and autistic, and like 80% of his peers, still lives at home with family, a future prospect that concerns Janine.
I want our son Andrew to have a place to live when we're gone.
So how does it feel to see your vision become a reality? For many, it's a dream come true.
I have a grandson that's special needs, and he's seen the plan, so the idea that he'd be able to eventually live independently is beyond exciting. It's just a dream come true for him because there's so much about the independent living that he really wants to experience on his own.
So my brother is a 53-year-old Pleasanton resident who's mentally challenged, and so I became involved with the project about 3 years ago. And I am ecstatic about this project. This is the perfect home for my brother.
Sunflower Hill also has a second community in progress in Livermore.
Our other development, Sunflower Hill Livermore, is with our partner Midpen Housing, and we are working on financing and securing the final development design for that as well. So when both of these communities get underway, we hope that we'll have about 75 spaces for individuals with special needs.
Although the special needs individuals love their families, they're looking forward to living on their own in the future, along with their friends in one of these Sunflower Hill communities.
At first, I heard about this and be like, what? That could be impossible or something. But no, nothing's possible with Sunflower Hill. It's like a dream come true.
It's a victory and a relief for Janine and the other parents involved. But for her son Andrew and his friends, it means a future home.
I think it'll make me feel good instead of it being all by myself. So I won't feel overwhelmed or feel disappointed. And I won't feel left out.
When I think of Sunflower Hill, and I think of kids like Robbie, who will be given that opportunity to thrive on their own, to try life, to do things that we may have not thought possible, that gives me hope that we are doing the right thing.
I like to thank Sunflower Garden Hill.
Thank you, Sunflower 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 Hill. We appreciate your help. Thank you, Sunflower Hill.